Hi everyone. This is going to be a short guide video on the 5-spender Esoteric build that recently got buffed in the KR version by quite a bit. So hopefully if anyone is interested, they can take this guide video to use as their reference. If you take a look at a lot of the invent tier lists right now, Esoteric Striker actually is pretty up there. It falls between S and A tier. So it's definitely a very strong build. In fact, it's considered to be a lot stronger than Deathblow in KR. So there's two common builds. The first build is the 1 crit ring full spec build, and you usually run that with Adrenaline 1 and Curstall 3. The second build is the full spec build, and you usually run Adrenaline 3 or Adrenaline 2 if you have a 9/7 rock. And your +1 is going to be either Predator, usually, if you don't have a 9/7 rock. I went with the first option, the crit spec build, but unfortunately I couldn't find a spec ring, so I'm using a swift ring, and it actually kind of works out because the bar gen is fine and the swift feels a little bit nice. So this is an alternative option if anyone is also interested. The rotation and build works completely fine. Here are the gems that you need. Interestingly, you actually need a lower cooldown gem for Tiger Emerges for your rotation to work out nicely. It doesn't hurt to have a higher cooldown, but mathematically, it doesn't matter. Here are my tripods. One thing I want to note is that if you are going with the higher spec versions, you actually don't need to take level 5 Esoteric Reaction on Lightning Whisper, just because my spec is a little bit lower than the usual. I have to take the level 5 for my bar gen to work out. So when you are building, just double check to make sure your bar gen works out with or without the tripod. Here is the damage rotation that you want to go for. Now of course in actual raids, sometimes this might be out of sync, but in general this is sort of the main skill rotation. Once you go through the first rotation, your cooldown should be back up in a bit to repeat the exact same rotation. Hence, it's called a rotation. Finally, I want to end the video by showing a quick Hanu run to show how the build runs in an actual battle setting. Keep in mind that I might alter the rotation a bit because of the destruction check.